Team Freeview, welcome to this special edition Kill Team Battle.
Woo! Yes! He's done a spin! Pa!
I haven't done a pow in a very long time.
No, you haven't.
Right. That's how excited I am.
It's okay, I'll let it sit in. So, first of all, massive thank you to Games Workshop for sending us Rogue Trader. Now, we didn't do an unboxing for it. In fact, as and when this video goes out, you should be able to just pick it up normally in your local gaming store.
You can unbox
Games
it yourself.
Correct,
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's way more fun, really, let's be honest.
It is, yeah. I didn't, I figured there wasn't really any point doing an unboxing video because GW had already previewed in the week coming up to it anyway before pre-release what was in there. So you guys have seen all of the cool pictures. The models are amazing.
All baby.
And we've got the codexes here as well for the Star Striders and the Gellerpox Infected, which is really, really cool. So we will get them painted. I sadly didn't have enough time to paint them myself, but we'll get them painted and we'll put them in some normal battle reports. And potentially, if you guys are enjoying Kill Team, then we will do some more Kill Team battle reports, maybe set up a league. And then further down the line, of course, we could do a full campaign, which would be very fun as well. So, let's get on with this. We're going to do a three-way match play game here today.
Yes!
Three-way match play game.
That's right. Sweep and clear.
Okay.
So you sweep
Yeah,
and you clear.
clear. I'll clear the rubbish out. See, I'm clear it. I just did a clear there.
Goodbye, Mr. Beard.
I was back.
He's come back.
I guess I failed to achieve my objective.
So,
Hi.
like a bad coin, you always.
A bad smell, I always come back.
So, what we're going to do is we've got our lists ready. 100 points Battle Forge Kill Team. Let's kick off with the Void Stalkers.
Oh, good name. Good
Yeah.
name for a kill team.
So, the Void Stalkers are an ASURYANI kill team, an Eldar kill team. And leading them up today as we go into this 100 points force. So, their force is 100 points.
Yeah.
That's what it means, for those of you which don't know how kill team works. So, what we have is Elrond here, the Dire Avenger Exarch.
Ah.
Yep, Dire Sword and Shuriken Pistol. He has the leader specialty.
Oh, yes.
Because he is the leader. He's a badass.
Yeah.
We then have Ilisar, another Dire Avenger with an Avenger Catapult. We have Ilian, another Dire Avenger with an Avenger Catapult. We have Lazhar, another Dire Avenger with an Avenger Catapult.
Ah.
So I've got 4 of them with the leader.
Good.
That's very cool.
And that's your kill team, right?
No.
Oh, I see.
Eldar seem to get a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, they do? Eldar
They
do?
never get a lot. Oh, they never get a lot.
Although actually I think that yours is really mean, as we'll find out in a minute. And so's yours. I actually think funnily enough, I think I might be at a disadvantage.
Oh.
And every time he
Get
says
out of
that, we see what happens.
Everyone dies!
Sweep and clear.
So, alright, so those are the Dire Avengers. They lead up this elite kill team, the Void Stalkers. We then have a single ranger with a long rifle, because I thought that would be really cool.
Oh,
He is
like
a
Saving
sniper.
Private Ryan.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
His name is Larinth, and he is an absolute weapon. Speaking of weapons, we then have a weapon platform.
Oh, lovely.
Is it what?
Who literally is a weapon.
Oh, good.
So the weapon platform has a star cannon, because that's cool, and we hardly ever see it in a normal Warhammer 40,000 game. Let's see how it does in Kill Team.
Let's.
Yes, it burns you in righteous Eldari plasma. We then have Kinshar, Rule, Sen, Conrith, and Arisian. They are all Guardian Defenders with Avenger Catapults. However, 2 of them, Kinsar and Rule, are heavy and comms specialists. So one has a scanner. It's giving you the ability to add 1 to hit on a model.
Very nice.
One's the heavy weapon specialist who can fire that platform.
Yeah.
Which basically, and he also allows it to move without a -1 to hit. So I can move that star cannon. And I can add 1 to its hit roll. So I could be hitting you on 2s.
No.
Isn't that nice?
It's wonderful.
Good news, Mr. Beard.
Good news.
So that is Kill Team Void Stalkers, the ASURYANI.
Yeah.
Bone, should we do your list next?
Sure. So this is my Tau kill team called Kill Team Shadow Strike.
Oh.
So it's my my elite force from my Shadow Strike Enclave. So I've got 8 models in my force.
Right.
Which is still a lot, actually. Let's be honest. It is a lot.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 stealth suits here. I'll go through their names. So I've got the stealth suit, Azumo. He is my leader. He's got a fusion blaster, and he's an absolute badass. He's been fighting in the Shadow Strike Enclave for a long time.
Nice.
And he's here to just take some heads. We've then got another stealth suit. So this is Lamano. Now he's a veteran, so he gets a free move in the
Initiative phase.
Thank you. First time we've played in the initiative. I knew there was a phase. He gets a free move in the initiative phase. So I want these guys to all be quite mobile and fast.
Right. And they've got the fly keyword as well.
They've also got the
which
fly
in
keyword.
Kill teams, a big deal and rare.
Yeah, it's really cool. And inbuilt -1 to hit.
Lovely.
Very good. I've then got one more stealth suit, and his name is Renas. And so he's got the scout. So he can re-roll failed advance, or he can just re-roll his advance rolls, which is quite cool. I've then got a marker drone in there. He's even got a name. He's called Hossein.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You named your marker drone?
Yeah, I did name my marker drone. That's cool. Yeah, because they're AI, right? So they're teaching him the ways of the greater good.
Right.
So I'm hoping there'll be like some cool moment where he's doing something. I will sacrifice myself for you, friend. Something really cool like that. I've then got 2 breaches. Kasashi and Loressa.
Nice.
So they've got pulse blasters. I never get to use my breaches in 40k, so I'm really excited. And actually, they're quite cool in here. Kasashi is also, he's a comms specialist as well. So he can get that +1 to hit, which is quite cool. They've got 2 Pathfinders in there, Midaro and Sulan. And they've got marker lights and pulse carbines.
Awesome.
So that's it, 100 on the nose. Listen. It's all about being fast, hard to hit, striking fast, shadow strike, strike from the shadows, you're all dead. There it is. Peace.
Mr. Beard,
Oh, there you
what
go.
is your kill team?
Well, my kill team isn't like 3 pages long because I'm taking the Astartes. The Astartes are here, but not only the normal Astartes, the most elite of the Astartes, the Deathwatch.
Yes!
Yes!
So you're hunting the Xenos.
Hunting Xenos!
This.
Get it! Kill him! I like to think that you and I were here having a fight and they just rocked up!
I think that is what happened.
Yeah.
This cannot stand.
Yeah.
And then we eliminate everyone.
Oh, my goodness.
So, in my kill team, Damocles, the sword of Damocles is hanging over both your heads.
Yeah.
Okay?
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. No,
Okay.
I heard you.
So, my kill team is made entirely of veterans. And that's pretty much the only choice you have in the book because they're very adaptable.
Yeah.
So, leading kill team Damocles is Erasmus Kane.
Nice.
Erasmus Kane.
Yeah.
Very nice
Say
name.
it one more time.
Erasmus Kane.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah. He has a storm shield and a Xenophase blade. Which means
Necron technology,
if you have a successful invuln save, you have to re-roll it because it gets all up in your
Grill.
bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So he's the leader. We then have Brother Barros. He's a veteran as well. He is wielding a heavy thunder hammer, and he is the veteran.
Nice.
So he gets to move as well in the initiative phase.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that'll get him into combat a little faster.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is
That'll
good
be
with the
your
heavy thunder
first
hammer.
mistake.
We then have Brother Severus, who's
Yeah.
a veteran with a frag cannon, which I believe is a very good weapon in
Frag
fighting.
is a very good weapon.
None of
And
this
cannon.
-1 to hit nonsense because I automatically hit everything. Okay.
Yeah, and as we'll discover, there's quite a lot of modifiers to hit in Kill Team.
Lot.
They can stack up quite
Yep.
quickly.
So he is my heavy. We then have Brother Everard. He also has a frag cannon. And
Sounds quite similar to Erevan.
It does actually. Does he have a hat?
he doesn't have a hat.
Okay.
He is my demolitions expert. They all love the in-jokes. And finally we have Brother Gadriel. He is also a veteran. He has a Deathwatch shotgun. He does not have a specialism, but I only have five men in my kill team.
Yeah.
Small but well formed and
You
able
do-
to deal with
so
anything.
you have a veteran, a heavy weapons specialist,
Demolitions.
expert, and a leader.
Yep.
Yeah, because in Kill Team as well, for those of you that don't know, we'll do some of the basic rules as well for you, for those that might not have played it. But in Kill Team, you'll have one leader.
really.
Well, for all of us, really.
Yeah.
You have one leader and you can have 3 specialists. which is very, very cool. And as I understand it, you can only have one of each type of specialist.
Correcto.
You can't just have, 3 snipers or 3 demolition experts. It doesn't work that way. So, look, this will be fun. Now, you 100 points or 98 points?
98 points.
Poor Mr. Beard. Now, if you were 8 points cheaper, you would have an additional command point.
Can I have one anyway?
No.
Okay.
So, you've seen
Can I
the
have a
list.
Corvus Pack Star?
No, you
Don't
cannot. You've seen the lists. It's now time to get into the mission that's coming up next. Welcome to Kill Team. So here before us is a slightly larger battlefield than normal. We are following the guidelines in the Kill Team rulebook for 3 players because there are 3 factions here that have been chosen. As you can see, the Tau, the Deathwatch, and on the sidelines here, the Eldar. So representing the battle grids, the piping to the right and left flanks will border this Mechanicus style grid. Obviously some sort of heavy freight and cargo facility here for the Imperium. And what brings these 3 factions together, no doubt the Deathwatch have descended when the 2 Xenos were deep in Imperial territory here, perhaps scouting for the Craftworld Ulthway and the Shadow Strike Enclave. Scouting this world for our own devious machinations, the Deathwatch will descend to purge the Xenos. So what is the mission? It is sweep and clear. That is effectively the first mission from the matched play section of Kill Team. And what that involves are 4 objectives, which we have laid out here as per the mission parameter. There are 3 deployment zones. We have 1 effectively in a quarter here. We have 1 in this middle section, and we have 1 in a quarter over here. Now, no one has strategic advantage yet, because the first thing that happens in Kill Team after the battle grid has been set is the scouting phase. So we have the scouting phase coming up next, where all 3 of the Kill Teams can pick strategic strategy, I suppose, to see if we can get some sort of an advantage over our opponents before the games begin. But that is done in secret, but it will be revealed to you in just a moment. That's coming up next. Here it is, the 3 hands of power.
Yay!
And we are about to reveal here in the scouting phase what of the 6 different strategies that we have chosen. So let's reveal this simultaneously in 3, 2, 1.
Hi!
Oh!
Interesting.
Mr. Bone and the
Very
Spider
interesting.
have chosen the same strategy, which is scout out enemy forces.
It's a good one.
Yeah, we can deploy 20% of our forces effectively in reserve, and then we can deploy them last. However, when you both pick the same strategy, you must roll off
Oh no.
to see who gets the advantage.
Okay.
So, okay, let's do a roll off here.
Take forward positions.
Yep.
Whatever.
I roll a 3, Mr. Bone rolls a 4, so he gets the roll off there. Now, before we move on to find out what that means, Mr. Beard did pick take forward position.
Yep.
Beard, what does that do?
So you can pick up to 20% of your kill teams, that's 1 model for me, and you can make a normal move as if it were your movement phase after deployment, essentially.
Okay, fantastic.
So when you combine it with a veteran
Yep.
that can move during the initiative phase, all of a sudden you've got 3 movements 2 movements before you even move.
Wow, okay, that's significant.
Especially when someone's got a heavy thunder.
Right, now, Mr. Bone, what does it say if we both do scout enemy forces?
You both automatically lose!
It says whichever player wins the roll-off gains the benefit of this strategy. The other player gains
No benefit. So the Eldari are at disadvantage here.
Ooh.
Both the Deathwatch and the Tau have got the advantage. So pre-game shenanigans have happened. That is the scouting phase complete. It will of course be implemented during the deployment and during the beginning of this game. Now, before we get into the deployment, we need to determine our deployment zones. This is something that you guys would no doubt want to see. So we now, each of us, have to roll 2d6 to work out who's got the greatest strategic advantage. So I open with an 11.
Goodness.
Mr. Bone opens with a 6.
Oh no.
Mr. Beard opens with a 4.
Brilliant.
So, what that means is I get to choose a deployment zone first. They're all pretty evenly done, deliberately, which is good. However, I think I will pick this deployment zone, since my Eldari are already there in the wings. So now the next person gets to pick their deployment zone.
That's me. I'm going to choose this one.
He's going to choose that one. Okay. And then that, Mr. Beard, you have no choice. You must deploy.
I will man the
here.
crane.
Yeah.
Okay, so deployment zones have been determined. We will now deploy our units, and it goes in the same order from the highest advantage to the lowest, and keeps going round until all units have been deployed. And except in Bone's instance, because of his strategy at the beginning, I will have to continue deploying my considerable amount of models, and then he will be able to deploy out. Is it 20% of the force?
20% of the force
So
rounding up.
so how many figures are you deploying at the end, Mr. Bone?
Well, I'm going to have to do the math on that and come back to you.
Fantastic. Or
I
as we
think
like
it's
to say, marvellous.
Well,
This is it. The forces are deployed. The Void Stalkers here, Dire Avengers and Guardians, with the support of a sniper and of course the Star Cannon platform, looking across the battlefield here to the Deathwatch, some hidden behind the cargo container. The leader here, Erasmus himself, out in the forefront, brave, very brave. Meanwhile over here, the Tau Shadow Strike Enclave, they've also got some support up here on the gantries, and we can see these deadly stealth suits deployed out of line of sight. So, the first thing that happens now that the battle round is about to begin is the initiative phase, but let's cover how you win the mission. So each objective at the end of the game is worth 3 victory points, plus each unit that you put out of action, and by units, that's a single model, remember folks. So each one that you kill is also worth a single victory point at the end of the game. However, if before the end of the game, which goes a minimum of 4 turns and potentially 6 turns, if by the end of the game you are the only kill team left alive, and by that isn't broken or out of action, so broken counts as having lost your nerve, which you'll discover in the as we go through the mission and the game with you. So if the other 2 are dead or broken, then one of the kill teams would be the winner before the mission comes to a natural conclusion.
Ciao!
It's possible. So that is the victory conditions. Now we're straight into the initiative phase. Let's roll this off. I'll start 2d6. I roll a 4, 5, 6.
I roll a 5.
5.
Kill
right.
Team Damocles.
6, 7, 8. So Beard currently has... Now it should be noted that a couple of command points have been spent here as well before the game began. So, based on this, Beard, what command point did you spend on what and why?
Well, so my veteran over here, Brother Barros,
Yep.
he is a veteran, that's his specialty, so he is able, once per game, you can use a command point to move him as if it was the movement phase before the movement phase.
Sure.
Also, because of his specialism, he can move before the initiative phase starts.
Yep.
So essentially he's moved twice. He's
Right.
gone over this and plonked himself there.
Got you. Okay, and you spent a command point on the veteran
Yep,
ability.
and I
to do it
can't
also.
use that ability again this game.
Got you. Now, Bone, you also spent a command point.
Yes, similar. So the same thing for my stealth suit Lamano over here.
Yep.
So he's taken advantage of that, and he has just jutted around here. He was also one of the ones which I put into reserve. I was just waiting to see what happens. Turns out it was best for me to take cover because I know I've got some quite good speed. I can move along.
Got it. Okay.
Sorry, just to clarify as well, his second move that he did was
Yep.
his scout move.
Yes,
I don't know if I
because you've got
mentioned
that strategic advantage at the beginning. Yes, exactly. Okay, so that's the initiative phase complete. That does mean we have an order for this battle round. It will be Beards, followed by myself, the Spider, and then finally Bone. Each kill team will get to do move all of their models, and then pass round to the next player. So it is Deathwatch movement phase coming up next.
Okay, the Deathwatch movement phase is complete. Let me take you through what we've done. So over here, we have the 2 frag cannon wielding veterans. We have Brother Severus, which is the flesh terror here, and we have brother Everard, which is the Black Templar. They have both advanced. Now, because Severus is a heavy specialist, he does in fact ignore the minus for advancing with an assault weapon, which is pretty cool. He over here has also advanced because there is a Deathwatch stratagem which I can use. Are they called tactics?
They're called tactics. Basically, they are a stratagem. Tactics,
stratagems, potato,
yeah.
Which I might employ, which I will employ, in fact, in my shooting phase. But I'll take you through that once I get to said shooting phase. Over here, we have my leader. I've forgotten his name. Erasmus Kane. How could I forget? Erasmus Kane has moved forwards. He has no shooting weapons, so he's just sneaking around, biding his time, yelling orders at the Deathwatch brethren.
We have really creepy.
Yeah, creepy man. We have Brother Barros. He is about to about to charge over here, but we'll do that in a second. And then Brother Gadriel, the Chaos Dark Angel. Deathwatch shotgun wielding veteran at the back there has also advanced, so lots and lots of high movement, just trying to get in with some of my closer, more potent profiles for my weapons. So with that in mind, I need an 8 to charge
So you've declared
this
a
guy
charge.
over here. I've declared a charge.
Okay, so now in Kill Team, this is the next quirk. I get to react, and there are 2 different things you can do in Kill Team.
Okay.
So I can choose to retreat, which basically counts as a fallback move, and it will prevent me from shooting, moving, and charging later in my turn. Or I can Overwatch. Now, Overwatch does still follow the rules for shooting, except I hit on 6s.
Yeah.
So this means that because I can't see you, what happens is now you're dealing with the Guardian Arisian here. Now, Arisian. He is no normal Guardian.
Okay.
You will actually see that he has a purple scar on his cheek. He was wounded by a demonette.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the scar, it constantly bleeds. This wound constantly bleeds purple blood. But he killed that demonette. So you're dealing with Arisian here.
Okay.
This is no mere Guardian. So what he does is he hears the stomping.
Yeah, he's not the most subtle. He has a tiny dreadnought foot.
Right.
And a giant thrumming hammer.
I'm going to retreat.
You can try and retreat.
Now, what that means is...
You may have been cut by a demonette, but you have yet to be smashed by a heavy thunder hammer.
3 inches, Mr. Beard.
Do you now?
I do. Now,
Okay.
that would increase your charge from 8...
to 11!
to 11.
Okay.
Try and get me now, Mr. Beard.
No.
That didn't work.
7, and you can't use a command point to reroll it.
Well, he could.
I could.
You can use a command point to reroll it.
There is
But
a
I'd
tactic
need-
called True Grit, I think it's called, which does give you a reroll, but you've only got 1 command point left.
Yeah, and I'd need to roll a 6, so that ain't gonna happen.
So on that,
Brother Barris is just gonna stay put.
Alright, he's going to stay put. Can't do anything. It's a failed charge. Now,
So I can't move in fact, can I?
But no, but this is the other quirk to Kill Team. You can still move up to the distance as far as I recall that you rolled.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that in a second then.
The movement phase is complete. Now on here, the Exarch has remained stationary, but he has given the order for his kill team, for the Void Stalkers, to move out. Hearing the threat, perhaps sensing it, of course, being Eldari, they've heard and sensed this threat coming from round the power generator here, and he sent his Dire Avengers in a pincer maneuver, 2 going off on this flank, 1 over here. 2 of the Guardians have moved forward also, running past Arisian there, as he has remained static now that he has of course retreated and fallen back. Meanwhile, Larinth, the sniper, has drawn a clear bead through to the shotgunner over here, so we could potentially get a headshot kill there, which would be excellent.
That's sick.
Yes, it is very, very cool. Meanwhile, also we have the comms specialist and we have the heavy weapons specialist. So we have Rule and Kinshar, and they're both standing next to each other here. The Guardian platform has moved over here, can bring its star cannon to bear against the shotgunner, and that is it. They can't quite draw bead to the heavy Thunderhammer wielder here, that veteran, so he'll have to be shot with lots of catapult fire. But the way that these Guardians and Dire Avengers have moved, they are within half range now, so they will not be suffering the penalty for being at long range when firing. So we're in our positions. Will we be able to bring these two Astartes warriors down? We'll have to see. It will be, of course, the tower movement phase coming up first. Next.
And just to cap off, a ready action was employed upon the sniper up here. What's his name, sorry?
Oh, his name is Larinth.
Larinth, very cool.
Master Sniper.
I believe it. So as you pan across here, this is the tower movement phase. Both of the breaches have moved out to get line of sight on these marines here, but they've also taken cover from things like that. Gun platform! We've moved. The stealth units have moved out. They're all still using cover here, which is nice. So there still will be -2 when I'm getting shot at. But I also have line of sight. I'm outside of 8. So we won't get any auto shots going in, but I am within 9, so I won't get any minuses to hit. So that's the kind of play you've got to start looking at, I guess, when you're playing this game, because with Tau, especially with a flat ballistic skill of 4, the second you're getting minuses, you're hitting on 5s, you're hitting on 6s for the majority of the game. I guess that's why these work so well. So I haven't moved my Markalites. And I'm just wondering if I should at this. Do you know what? I will ready these guys. To be fair, so I'm going to ready all 3 of them. So in the shooting phase, they'll get to shoot first. Reason being, Lawrence will shoot first with his sniper, and then I'll just get to put my Markalites where I wish. So I won't have to do that one at a time. So a little bit of tactics there.
Stolen my initiative.
Stole a little bit of
Stole it.
initiative.
Very nice.
It's mine now. Very good. Oh, thank you very much. I'll just put that in my back pocket. Delicious. I need to remember as well that Atsumo, he also has a Markalite, so I've got to remember that too, as well as target lock, which is quite nice. So that will probably come into play. So there's all the movement is done. The pieces have been set on the board. It will be the shooting phase coming right up. Here, the ready actions are now being employed. Yep. So Lilith here.
Lilith?
That's a Dark Elder.
Is that not?
No, Larinth.
Oh, Larinth.
Lorenzo.
Lilith's quite nice. Hello, Lilith.
Lilith is really evil and would cut Larinth's head off.
I see. Oh, there we go.
Hesprax.
Oh, wow, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just something I made up.
No, you didn't make
I must be terrified from the times we've played against each other.
That's right, yeah.
Yes, all these years.
Or the really scary Dark Elder witch cult that everyone is scared of.
And
you never see anyway.
No, ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so here comes the shooting. Now we're going to be shooting at Gadriel?
Brother Gadriel!
Brother Gadriel!
Brother Gadriel.
Oh, yes.
Well,
the Chaos
Brother
Space Marine.
I mark you with the rune of Yniad. For he is with me.
Well, I invoke the
she
warp.
is with me. Okay, so she is with me, and I will blow your head off, sir. So
Do it.
Here we go. Now, it is a -1 to hit. However, I will use my first command point on a tactic.
Okay.
Bit of tabletop tactics here, folks.
Very good.
Now that gives me, it gives me +1 to my to hit. Oh, in fact, actually no, I think it's reroll ones to hit. I take that back.
Yeah.
I take that back. So rolling to hit now.
It's a 3.
That is a 3.
It's a
but
hit.
The problem is,
Oh.
it's not a hit.
Oh, no, because-
whilst I am within half range, it's a -1 to hit you because you were obscured through this ladder, sir.
The old
So,
cover rules coming back to save the day, is it?
Now,
I don't mind them.
I can't help but feel that I have missed. I thought he was going to be 2s re-rolling 1s. Let me just double check the tactic.
Okay. So the tactic, which
I
is
was
called
correct.
Careful Aim, was employed.
Yes,
So-
and that does in fact add 1 to hit. He's
Yes.
got re-roll 1s to hit anyway.
Because that's just who he is.
You've
a
been marked
sniper.
with the rune of Yniad.
He's a sniper.
You've been
Yeah.
marked.
So that is it. Can you wound now? So on a 6, there'll be a mortal
on a 6,
wound.
it'll be a mortal wound.
Don't
in
you
addition.
dare.
Oh, failed wounds.
The Chaos Gods have blessed Brother Gadriel.
No, he's for the Emperor.
No, he's a Dark Angel.
To my reading units, and as they are the only ones left that are ready, and so I'm just going to do them all at once. So we'll do the first Markalite here. He's going to shoot at your other
Brother Severus.
brother, Cerebus. Severus, whatever. It's a 6!
Oh!
Toga dice, people. So I'm now re-rolling ones on him. I'll now move over to this fella here. Am I going to try and get re-rolling ones on both of them and get a bit greedy? Yes, I am.
Oh.
So let's see what I can do. Now that's a 1, so that's just a miss.
Does that mean he's now shrouded in darkness?
Sure. Until this Markerlight shoots.
Who's got a Markerlight on this?
Just him. Okay. Yeah, because I missed with the 1.
Brother Severus.
Okay.
No, Brother Gadriel. No,
Brother Severus.
The marker, the marker drone. He hits on 5s. Yeah. And he does.
Oh,
Henso.
Very good.
I have acquired a target. Henso is a good AI. Yes. Here we are, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Deathwatch open up with their frag cannons, although they're going to have to use their solid shots. And brother Erevan?
Who are you talking about? Which one?
This one!
Severus!
Brother Severus is opening up at Atsumo over here, my warlord.
Fat Sumo.
A tactic is also being employed. So what is this tactic?
It's called Rival Chapters.
Tell me about it.
Essentially, I can reroll ones.
Okay, cool. So I am obscured here.
It's quite cool. It's like, hey man, hey,
Yeah.
hey Everrad, watch how the Flesh Terrors do it.
Very good. Yeah. And then they all laugh. They go,
Oh, Brother Severus, you're so crazy.
Right, so it will be 5s re-rolling 1s to hit here because he is obscured and he's an inbuilt -1.
Yeah.
So it's very
normally,
powerful.
because he's advanced, he'd be 6s, but because he's a heavy, he ignores that because he's carrying an assault.
Very true.
So 5s and 6s to hit.
Oh, he's hit once. He's done the hit. Can he now?
Is this high powered?
It's high powered.
Oh!
So it's 2s to wound, I believe.
Yeah, strength 9.
Yeah, so that would be a 2. He's rolled a 1. Okay, moving on. Right, what are you shooting now?
I really, I feel sorry for Beard sometimes. Like,
So do I.
Okay. I'm operating now with my comm specialist, and I'm going to be using a +1 to hit
Right.
with the comm specialist. On my heavy weapons specialist, who's taking fire command of this star cannon. So what that means in layman's terms here is this star cannon actually does have a clear line of sight now to the shotgun Deathwatch Marine. So we've got 2 shots and we're hitting on 2s.
Do I not get the ladder again?
Say again? No, not from here, unfortunately. You did from the sniper, had to look directly through here, but this star cannon, unfortunately, can see all of you, Mr. Beard.
Yeah.
So that's the way it is. That's 2 hits.
Oh, good.
No.
It's a good start.
That's 2 hits. Okay, and then it's 3s to wounds.
I did roll
one wound.
1 wound. Can you now ignore that? It's -3, isn't it?
It is -3.
So on a 6, Beard.
He's a 6 for you. Yep. Not it's half a 6.
So it is D3 damage.
Nope.
It's only the 1.
It's
Now
only the
I
one?
will use a command point, my second,
come
to
on,
re-roll
man.
that. It's 2.
It's 2 now.
So that means that you have to roll
100%
2
more.
dice on the injury table.
Now just roll some 1s again.
No, now I need to roll like I've been rolling the rest of the game.
Damn it!
Oh. So he's just dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Remove. He goes back to the warp to find his chaos spawn. He is removed. Okay, so now it's coming over to my shooting, and I'm going to open up with my. This is not Lamel. This is. I'm trying to remember. This is Renas. I'm opening up with Shaswa.
Are you going to shoot the Eldar?
No,
No.
well, I can't shoot the Eldar, and it's not because I'm ganging up on you.
Well,
it's because
that's what it feels like.
Well, you literally just charged. You split your forces and charged into both of our gun ranges, and we have a short range.
I was excited.
I get that, but
I was excited.
have you ever heard the expression "reap what you
I
sow"?
wanted to hit someone with my hammer.
Well, okay, look, you're still alive over on this side so far. Let's see if we can change that, shall we?
Yeah.
So we're going to fire with this. With Renas. Now I'm going to activate my comms over here. My comms officer's name is Kasashi's going to come over here. We randomly rolled all these names up, by the way. So he's going to put it on Renash or Renas. So I'm now hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Now I am within 9, so there is no minus to hit you. So it's just 3s re-rolling 1s. I get 4 shots with my heavy burst cannon. I hit 3 times. I failed to hit once. Okay. Now I am strength 5 to your toughness 4, so that's 3s to wound you. So it's 2 wounds that go through. Now there is no minus here, so you just need to make 2 saves of 3 or more.
Let's do it. Come on now. Come on now. Pull yourself together.
Damn it! Okay. So now you need to roll on the injury table.
Right.
So he on a 4, 5,
Either
or
1,
6,
2, or 3.
He's rolled a 4. He's out of action.
Oh no, beard!
Coming over here, Eravad.
Everrad. 'Cause he's forever rad.
That's right, always rad. Everrad, always rad, is going to be shooting over here at Sumo.
What isn't rad is that I'm hitting on 6s.
But you are re-rolling 1s.
I'm rolling 1s.
Yeah.
So it's for the end of the phase for rival chapters.
It
So
does work on both.
yeah.
Very good.
Cool.
Cool, so you missed both times.
Yeah, good times. Let's carry on.
Carry it out. Alright, to throw a plasma grenade.
Yep.
Lawrence has informed me.
It's Guardian here.
Yeah.
D6 shots, it's 3.
Okay.
Alright. And we hit on 3s. We hit 3 times.
Oh, good.
The strength is 4. We wound on 4.
Oh, that's obnoxious. That is obnoxious! Alright, what's the minus?
-1.
Oh, it's -1. Not like this. Oh, he's failed 2.
Oh no.
He's
no,
failed
no.
2.
Beard, come on.
Alright. So you've got to roll 1s and 2s and 3s here. And you've rolled a 5.
He's dead too.
He's dead as well.
Awesome.
The sons of the Imperium are being taught that
Yeah.
the true path is of the Xenos. And now at Sumo,
Leave him alone.
we'll be firing at Always Rad Eravad. But will he be always alive? Let's find out. So 4's re-rolling 1s here. Re-rolling that 1. That is a 5.
How dare you?
That is a hit. Actually, it would have... I actually needed a 5, to be fair, because I'm outside of half range. That would have been a long shot. So I would have needed the 5, but I did get the 5. I got the 5, Beard.
You got the 5.
Got the 5 there. So I need wound you on a 2. Okay, so I've done that on a 2. So it's -4. So you don't get a save.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so now it's D6 damage. So I've rolled a 3.
Cool. I'll get 3 dice again.
Yep.
He's
Okay.
dead again. Cool. Good. I must remember to bring a different kill team next time. Erasmus Kane. He turns around and beckons to the rest of the kill team, but it turns out they're all dead. And he looks around and thinks, where's the kill team gone? Where's Gadriel? Where's Severus? They're all dead.
Where's
Where's Everrad? I thought he was always rad,
Everdad the Everrad?
but he's dead. So we are now in the morale phase.
Yes.
So essentially, he as a Deathwatch sergeant, he has a leadership of 9.
Yes, luckily.
So
Thank
now-
goodness. Please don't fail.
Now, now I need to roll 2
Pray for beard,
dice.
people.
Roll 2 dice and hope for 9 or
All you need
less.
is a 9 or less.
Hey!
He's done it!
So 7.
So your kill team is not broken,
It may as well be, but it's not broken.
and because he doesn't have a flesh wound, he doesn't have to take a nerve test.
Yes.
Thank goodness
Yep.
for that.
Yeah, I'm going to play the rest of the game by hiding in this crate, I think, and we're just going to wait for all of this to blow over. Okay folks, we are back and ready for battle round 2, and first things first, it's time for the initiative phase. So we'll need to roll 2d6 and see who goes first.
Huzzah!
Go for it.
10.
So 10, very good.
Toga.
So 6.
Very great.
Deathwatch. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Go last again.
Hey.
Mm.
That's
Not necessarily
initiative.
a bad thing though.
No.
That is initiative. The what are they called? The void.
The Void Stalkers.
Void Stalkers are going to have the initiative. Let's see what happens as we approach the movement phase.
This is it, the movement phase for Battle Round 2 now for the Eldari. And we can see that the 2 Dire Avengers here have moved up this way. They are in long range of Erasmus. And then we have the 2 Guardians here as well, also in long range of Erasmus. Meanwhile, this Dire Avenger has moved back here to support the Exarch. One of the Guardians has come around this way. And then we have put ready actions here on the Rinth and Kinshar, so that the Star Cannon and the Sniper can potentially lay down some fire now into the Tau lines in the next shooting phase. So that is the movement phase. Hopefully now what we will see is Erasmus become an absolute hero, because he needs to be now, this lone Deathwatch warrior against this Sea of Xenos. I actually want him to kill everyone, because it would be epic.
And it's going to be a long summary right now. Erasmus seeing all of these Guardians and Dire Avengers swarming. He's moved over here.
Tactical withdrawal.
Yes.
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, because in Kill Team you can't move and charge, it would be charge instead of a move. I've had to move him back to try and... Essentially, I just want him to survive the game now. I'm just going to bide my time in the middle. I'm going to make a little camp over here. Might open these boxes and see what's inside. Make a little home inside the this thing over here. And yeah, might drive the crane. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Let's move on to Tau movement. Coming up next.
The phase is complete, and here is what I have done. I've moved around here, still affording me some cover. I've got a little bit of line of sight on this shuriken catapult here as well. So I'll be able to get a couple of pot shots over here, which is nice. Well, actually, I probably needed to move there. Now I've got a couple of pot shots. Very good. I've still got, I'm still at over half range from these guys over here. So, and I've got a little bit of obscuring cover, so it'll be -2 to hit them, which is nice. Advance with Asumo. And Rensar has come over here as well. So again, cover, moving towards this part of the board. I'm not necessarily hunting Beard, but he is just there, so it's an option. And then also Lorenzo, I think it's Lorenzo. I can't remember the name of him right now. I'll check. Lamento, something like that. He's jumped around here as well. So using the cover, I'm assuming, guys, this is really how you play Kill Team. You kind of use cover to move yourself around the board and wait for your opponent to make a mistake, and then you strike as hard as you can.
Wish I'd figured that out.
That brings us, folks, to the shooting phase. Larinth here, the Sniper. We're in the ready section. Ready of the shooting phase. So I will actually snipe off around here. I will need to check if I can get line of sight to these newly arrived breachers. So let's have a little look. Okay, so I can see him, and I will take a shot at one of these breachers. Now, it is a -2 because I'm at long range, so over half range, and he is obscured. So I will also use the careful aim tactic, which I used before, for 1 command point. So I'm now adding 1 to hit, despite the -2. So, and I reroll 1s to hit naturally, being a sniper. I actually hit. Okay. Interesting. So now can I wound? If I got something cool like a 6, no, I fail the wounds there. We'll keep that as it is for the moment. I will then put some suppressing fire down with the Star Cannon, who can also see you. So the Star Cannon's going to fire now. Now this is -2, but I will use my comms scanner to add 1 to the hit roll as well. So we'll do both the shots on... Well, actually, why don't we try and get lucky? We'll do 1 shot on each.
Okay.
All right. So rolling to hits. Right, with the minuses, that is a definite miss because it was a -2 to hit there. So we've done all of our ready fire and we have not found any kills. So it is now over to
you.
Well, yes, because the Tau have no ready to units, do they? Right, so because it's my initiative, Beard isn't firing anything this turn, so I will now get to fire another unit. So we are going to fire another unit. Right, now, I don't think I have anything in range other than the single Guardian up here, down, Erasmus. I will check some ranges in a moment off camera, but so what I will do is just check with Erasmus here, see if I am in range with him.
So that comes over to Tau shooting. So Redsa is going to be shooting, unfortunately, at your fellow over here, the captain who Erasmus Kane. Thank you very much. So you are obscured, and I am over half range though, so I will be hitting you on 6s. But it is a heavy burst cannon, so I get 4 shots. I do hit you once.
How dare you?
Can I wound? I can, marked for death. That is a 6.
What's the minus?
No minus.
It doesn't matter because he's got a storm shield.
Wow, ping, pings off. That was stressful for everyone involved.
Now you're dead.
Now we're coming over here. These guys have these breaches both have a 15-inch range, which is in range of this warrior here. So it is. I am firing at my lowest profile, and because you are obscured and over half range, again I'd be hitting on 6s. So I'll do these one at a time.
You can't hurt Arysian. Not possible.
I'm going to do them both at a time because I can't shoot at anything else anyway. All right, let's see what happens. 6s. I do hit once. Impossible. Very nice. Now, are you there? Toughness 3, right?
Yep.
3s to wound you because I am strength 4. That is a wound. So no minus.
Okay. Arysian's armor will protect him. No.
No, it doesn't.
I will use a command point this turn.
Okay, very
to re-roll that. Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear.
How many wounds do you have?
He
Just
only has 1 wound, so I
Really?
have to roll on the injury table.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tactically, I should have saved it for the injury table. Right. What happens to Arysian? It is a 1.
It's a flesh wound.
So he is alive.
Now, I hate to say this,
Yeah.
but I made a slight mistake. These are assault 2 weapons. So I've only done 2 shots so far, so I get another 2.
Can your other one see him?
Yes, remember I moved them
Oh, I
both
see,
out so they
I
could
see.
see. Yeah.
Very interesting.
So, okay, here we go. I get another hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is cheeky. That is a wound.
Oh.
It's a wound. Arysian
gets a
fails
full-
his save here.
If there's no minus on it, doesn't he have a 4-up save?
No,
That's
no,
fine.
Guardians have 5 up.
Okay, fine.
And then on the injury table, he suffers another flesh wound.
He's got 2 flesh wounds.
It's controversial.
Yeah. Very controversial. But I rolled incredibly luckily there, so okay, very good. That's the end of my shooting. And with that, is that the end of the turn?
It's the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So no points were scored this turn. You don't get points for flesh wounds.
Do I get some kind of point for
You
participating?
You get.
Do I get a participation medal?
Yes.
Does
It's,
he have to take a morale check again? I think he does. To
oh,
see if he's
let's
broken.
double check.
Sorry, Mr. B.
Broken.
Turns out that a broken kill team stays a broken kill team. And I need to roll on his leadership again. Old Erasmus Kane.
We need to see if he is broken.
That's what I mean.
You just
Yes.
roll that every time.
You
now.
roll that every time because
Every
he's
time.
lost over half of his kill team.
So I need to get a 9 or less,
He's only 9. He's
Okay.
okay.
which is
He's
a
fine.
9.
He's close. He's close.
He's okay. He's not in a great place. I don't think he's found anything interesting in these little boxes here. I think he was looking for a pick-me-up, and he did not find it. All he found was ammunition, which he can't use because he has no guns. But he's fine. He's going to power on. He's not sure what to do at this stage, but he's going to gather his thoughts, and we'll see what happens as we continue. Oh, there's no other morale to do, is there?
No, we
No.
haven't lost any units yet,
No.
mate.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. We will carry on then. Turn 3. It's time for the initiative phase. This is where I could make my comeback.
That's all on 3.
Initiative. 8. 6.
You always roll 6.
Oh!
Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there.
Deathwatch. Erasmus Kane has moved towards these Xenos, not these Xenos. There's not a huge amount of options I have right now, so I'm just planning out the next turn like a master chess player once he figures out how the game works. So he's just going to stay there and hang out.
Marvelous.
Moving on.
Movement phase is complete for the Eldari on turn 3. We have Sen here who's come round and is looking to engage with Erasmus directly. Two Dire Avengers moving up this corridor. Guardian up here, maintaining vigil. Another Dire Avenger coming this way towards the objective. The Exarch himself moving out now, taking cover behind these cargo containers, and the absolute beast on 2 flesh wounds has moved out this way towards the breachers. Meanwhile, of course, ready action, ready to lay that suppressing fire down. So that's our movement. It's Tau next to see what they do.
Movement phase is complete, and here's how it's looking. I've readied these 2 breaches, so he may be brave, but he will also be dead. We're coming over here. The Pathfinders have moved around, still holding some cover, but now they've also got range on either... or some of these Dire Avengers. We'll have to see. Still using the cover, so I'm out of the line of sight of that big star cannon. My stealth suits are still moving up. We've got eyes on multiple targets here, and this objective, remembering that this is turn 3 and these games tend to end at turn 4 or turn 5. So as you can see, we're starting to position ourselves around here to run out and grab these points pretty much at the end of next turn. And I think that's when it's going to get absolutely dirty. Yeah, well, it's still in the Deathwatch's... It's very possible to steal victory here.
I'm shooting first.
If you're shooting first. Do you even have anything you can shoot?
I've got a grenade.
Oh, that's fun. Well, shall we do some shooting then? All right, let's do it.
We are starting off with the readied models, and the star cannon is going to kick things off.
Yes, heavy firepower down past this cargo crate here, and then we are using our comms specialist to, of course, add 1 to the hit roll. So you're -1, well, you're -2 in fact. 2, so that is a miss, obviously.
We've got a definite hit.
We've got a definite hit. I'm tempted to use a reroll. No, we'll keep it as it is. Right, now it's 2s to wound. It is a wound.
It's a wound.
And it's -3, so no save there.
No save, no.
And it's damage D3. That's the big 3.
The big 3.
That's not what I wanted.
That's the big 3.
Big 3.
So you've now, obviously you've shot with both. Which one are you
Should we say on a 4 to 6 it's the nearest one?
Yeah, because he's my comms guy.
Oh, nice.
It's the closest one.
Comms guy. We're going to take him out.
Comms this.
Oh, yes. You get no saves, so this is on the injury table now.
Yeah.
So you've got 3d6 here.
Welcome to my world. It's painful.
And you have to pick the highest.
Now, I am within 1 inch of cover, so I get -1 to
Yeah, that's
rolls,
true.
right?
That is correct.
Very true. Roll away. So you need...
But you have to pick the highest.
I know! He's so dead!
That's it.
Star cannon. Star player. See here, Larissa has sort of moved backwards. Probably the brains of her companion has splashed over the visors there, and she's like, oh!
Kasashi he's bled out in her arms.
Yeah.
So now she's just...
Kinshar just incinerated him.
Yeah. That's very unfortunate.
The star cannon just tore him in half.
So what's she going to do?
Vengeance!
Yeah.
So she's within... So it's hitting on 4.
Hitting on 4s. 2 shots. We've remembered this time as a hit.
Oh!
Marked for death.
Oh!
It's not, and it is it's strength 5 -1 here, so 3s to
3s to wounds.
At this range.
Oh, that's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds have gone
2
through.
wounds at -5. Vengeance for her.
-5?
Yes, that's what I said. -1.
Oh,
it's 2 wounds.
Through.
2 wounds.
Right, well, with
Damage
the
We need to roll
wounds-
on the damage table.
No,
I've already
I
got. It's
get
already got 2.
+2.
Oh
so that
dear.
means, in fact, that would mean, because I just failed 2 there, it
Yeah.
would mean I'm dead.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a stratagem that I could employ.
I think I know which
Eldar
one you mean.
stratagem.
Oh, it's an Eldar stratagem?
Yes.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Rune of Iliad.
Rune of Iliad.
Grasp well tactics. Use this tactic when a model from your kill team is taken out of action. Roll a d6 on a 4+. The model suffers a flesh wound instead.
I thought you were going to say, like,
but it
summons
is-
the Avatar of Cain.
Yeah.
Because Star Cannon, why not have an Avatar of Cain?
Well, that's true. Have I used the command point yet? No, I don't think I have.
Not for the last 2 turns.
Not for this certain phase.
far as I'm
Well,
aware.
you know what? I'm going to let him fall anyway.
Okay. May I?
Yes, he's dead.
It feels good.
It's a shame, but there
It's
you
not
go.
Deathwatch model. It's great.
So now that's 3 victory points apiece in terms of kills.
Yes.
Well, not a piece.
But now it goes back to...
No one's.
we're not tallying.
No one
yours
cares
just
about
because.
yours anymore, Beard.
Now the sniper.
All the viewers do, maybe.
Larinth will take out...
Oh.
Oh no.
Now, we will use 1 command point for the stratagem to add 1 to hit.
Okay.
Careful aim. And we're re-rolling 1s as well. That's a
Definitely
dead
a
eye
hit.
shot.
Very
Sniper.
accurate shooting here. Very accurate shooting.
Now,
Can you
let's do a
wound?
mortal wound on a 6.
Oh.
Oh, it's a one!
Oh.
Right, I'm going to use my last command point
Oh.
this turn to re-roll that.
Okay.
I feel the need to get the edge on this tower force.
Okay. It's
So
a
It is a
wound.
wound.
There's a wound.
It is a wound.
Definitely a wound.
It's a wound.
It's a wound.
It's a wound.
What's the Is there a minus?
There's
There's
no
no
minus.
minus. There's no minus.
But it is a wound.
There's a wound.
So I get my 4 ups. Oh, do I get any
You get-
bonuses to cover here?
No,
that's
they're in
not how-
here. No, you do.
That's only on the injury table anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not actually even sure if you are obscure. Oh no, you are by the ladder, but not by here.
These ladders.
Yeah. So, but I'm talking about more on the injury table.
Sure.
Yeah. Because it's not. I'm thinking. Sorry, I went to 40k for a
Yes.
second. Okay, so it's a 4 up.
It's a 4 up.
Very interesting.
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
I'm going to use a command
Oh,
point.
he's going to use a command point.
I'm going to use a command point here.
Needing a 4, 5, or a 6.
Wait, is the injury table a 1, 2, or 3? You're dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Right. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is on the armor save.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
Oh, it's a
Larissa.
flesh
The
wound.
round pings off.
It's a
She
flesh
is
wound.
my
She shielded
beautiful-
herself with her fallen comrade.
My beautiful blue goatfish woman.
Okay, we're back with the Deathwatch. Erasmus Kane is now it's his time. It's his time to do something where the Deathwatch has failed to do anything so far. He's going to fling a frag grenade into this Guardian down here.
Impressive.
Yeah.
How many shots you got there, Benny?
D6.
It's D6.
D6 shots. Yeah,
D6.
let's see.
You don't seem convinced I'm going to roll well.
Well,
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
not,
Well-
it's not terrible.
It's not
Yeah,
terrible.
not terrible.
Terrible. It's not a 1.
Okay, so looking for 3s now. 3s to hit. Right. Right. Well, I'm going to use a command point because I've got plenty. I've
Okay.
stored a few up
Yes.
over the last couple of turns. Very good. It's 2 hits. Okay.
Yes.
4's to wound because your toughness 3.
Yes.
It's 2 wounds.
Oh,
You dead. You dead. Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
go through.
He gets blown
Now-
into smithereens.
Oh,
He's actually
out
dead.
of action. Yes.
Wow.
That's big, people.
Well, I'd say if I'm happy to call it a draw now. I'm very pleased that just happened.
Very nice.
Very pleased. Yes, we're going to move on now to whose turn is it next?
Mine.
You again? Well, should we just do it now? Do you know what you want to shoot?
Yes, I do. I'm going to fire this Dire Avenger here
Yes.
into this stealth suit.
Unprecedented.
And I don't think it's obscured.
Xenos on Xenos brutality happening now.
Not
No,
obscured.
not skewed, but you
Yeah.
do get the -1.
Right, okay.
And is it a long shot?
No, it's not. I am within... Oh, actually. Let's have a look.
I think that may be over 9
Is it over
with my
9?
built-in measuring eyeball.
It is just over 9.
Yep.
Okay, so it is a long shot.
It's a long shot.
So 5's to hit here, but it is 2 shots.
It's a 1 hit.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Baby trap!
The booby trap. So the other one was a 1.
Okay, so 1's a hit, and then...
There's not a wound.
What's your toughness? Is it?
4.
It's
That is
4,
four.
so it's a failed wound.
Failed
Okay.
wound.
So that's him fired.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Let's see
so
who
Bone.
is
Yeah.
shooting next.
Okay, that would be me.
Turn of Midoro. He's at the back here, and he is aiming his rifle at this Dire Avenger?
This Dire Avenger
This one right
right here.
here.
Yeah.
He's got his back up against cover, so there's no cover as
No
such.
cover as
So he's just got a
such.
clean shot. A clean shot.
Yeah, so, okay. I need a 5 because he did move and that still applies in this game, doesn't it?
And is that long range?
Need a 6. Very true.
Controversial.
Long range. See, I'm remembering all the rules now. Everything's dead.
Very good.
on my kill team.
No, that's
a miss.
That's it. Okay.
Very interesting.
Next shooting.
Okay,
Who's
so
next?
my Dire Avenger now
Yes.
will engage the same stealth suit, although the stealth suit is obscured from there. So no hits there.
No
Not
hits.
missed.
Okay.
Okay. We'll come back to this Markerite. He'll try and do the same thing.
Very good.
No, that's a
No.
miss.
Okay.
This Guardian's out of range.
Oh,
and
controversial.
that's it. I can't see anything else.
Right, so that's everything shot from the Eldar now. What's
Okay,
left from the
so
Tau?
I've still got him. Can he see him? No, but he can see old mate.
Oh,
your
come
fella.
on.
Shall we do that?
What was it, on a 6?
It is
Long range and he's
yeah.
obscured, surely.
Yeah, well, we'll be
Through
on a
these
6
crates
because
as well.
you still always hitting a 6, right?
You always hit on a 6.
Cool. Here we go. Reloading guns. Reloading guns. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stratagem. And now I'm going to use the uplink marker stratagem.
The what?
The uplink marker light stratagem.
So,
Oh.
for 2, so I've used 3 this turn, but I didn't use any last turn. So I think I've still got 2 left.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I add another D3 marker lights to you. Just 1.
Okay.
But anyone who's shooting at you who has obscured, I actually remove that obscure now, which is
Okay.
nice. So I've removed your cover.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
nice.
mate.
You're all right, buddy? Right.
Have you, what's left? Just this
So
guy?
I've got him, and him to shoot
Oh,
still.
cool. Okay. Do you know what you're shooting?
Well, I've got a marker light on him as well. Look, just let me, I want to check something. I'll be
Okay,
right back.
let's have a
Let's see
little
what 3
think.
marker lights
The
do.
leader is going to show how it's done. He is going to fire his fusion gun at this Dire
No,
Avenger
it's
over here.
marker light.
Oh, I'm sorry. This
yeah, it's
marker
all right.
light.
It's very different. Okay, here we go. You ready?
So it's a heavy weapon, so
Yeah.
-1.
Yep, so he'll be hitting on 6s at this
Yeah.
rate. Oh no, because 18 away, he won't be.
Okay.
Because Mark Lash is 36
Cool.
inch range, so it'll be 5s. He does hit, so
Very
re-rolling
accurate, these
ones
towels.
on both of these guys here. Very
Okay.
good. Okay, so he now has his fusion. So his fusion, I mean, I didn't declare it, so actually, really, I have to shoot at him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. So that I'm at long range, so there'll be 5s re-rolling 1s to hit him with the fusion.
Very good.
That's a hit.
Very accurate, these Tau.
Very good. So that's 2s to wound you. That's a 3. That is a wound.
No
Minus
save.
4.
No save.
D6 damage. It's just the 1 though.
Uno.
Ah, interesting.
Oh no.
But he is dead. Out of
He's
action.
Killed, and I think you've used the command point.
I have.
Out of action.
He's gone.
He's gone.
These Tau are
Controversial.
proving.
I've got 2 points this turn.
Yeah.
That means. Right. So now.
I got a point as well.
well,
Super duper.
So we'll come over here.
Yeah.
So he's shooting over here now. Why? Because that's all I can see. Can't see the other guy.
What? You can see him?
I can, can't I? But I've got reroll 1s on him, Beard.
That's alright. Just think about all of the Eldar you're going to have to deal with after he's dead.
Okay, fine. I'll shoot at him. Are you happy? But I am going to
Remove the
just so you know, I am going to shoot at him.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was
Is that-
asking you to shoot,
Is that
shoot
fair?
the Dire Avenger.
Alright, cool. So at the diamond, so hitting on, I will be at long range there. So hitting on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
One
hit.
hit. That is a wound.
There's a wound.
No minus on this.
Oh,
That's an armor save,
That's
though.
an
armor
save,
save,
very
very good.
And now into here.
Yes.
So this will be 5 rolling 1s. Oh, very good.
2
2
hits.
mark for death.
Lovely.
Wounding you on 3s here. That's 1 wound.
Okay, so I get my 3-up invuln save from my storm shield. Yes.
Yes, very
Oh.
good.
Yes.
Very good.
Now is that everything shot?
That's everything shot.
Very good. So that brings us to the end of the shooting phase. We're going to go into the morale phase in just a sec. Back into the morale phase. The Eldar have not lost half their force just yet. So they're good. The Tau have not either. I have, still. No one's come back from the dead, sadly. So time to do a morale check. Needing a 9 or less. Oh. I'm going to need to use one of my command points. I'm going to take the 6. Oh. Okay. Right. So, he's broken. which means I have to take a nerve test.
Yep.
It's a -4 modifier.
Or +4.
+4 modifier, because all the squad are dead. So essentially, what is quite lucky is because there's only 5 of them. The only way I can fail is to get a 6.
Yeah.
I can re-roll it because of one of his. The Deathwatch have an ability to re-roll.
I was really stressed out.
I was so convinced you're just gonna.
So I passed the nerve test, which is good. So does that mean he's okay?
He's okay.
He's fine.
He's okay.
Yep.
He's not fine. he's making do. So there's no other morales to do, is there?
No.
Okay. So we're going to move into turn 4. Come up in just a sec. Okay, time for initiative again. We're in turn 4 now. Why don't you go ahead and roll your initiative? That's a 2.
Number 1.
That's not a good roll.
That's
6
a 6
again? Weird.
Interesting.
Oh, I got a 3.
Hey, it's come round.
All right. So Eldar first, then Deathwatch, and then the Tau.
Turn 4, movement phase complete for the Tau, and this is actually the twilight hours of this game, or minutes rather. It's quite quick once you get moving. So I've advanced this breacher over here, and I've jumped my other stealth suit over here. So I've got 2 holding this objective if the game ends. Over here, I've done the same thing. No advanced moves. We've just shuffled over here, and then we've dropped over here. So I've put myself within charge range. I kind of feel a bit bad about it. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I've done it now. So there it is. And then, but I've got this, my warlord, Atsumo, is over here. He can only be seen by the star cannon if he wants to get shot at, and it will be 6s, so I'll take that gamble. And then I've moved forward here to make sure I'm holding it with these. So potentially, if the game ended now and I had units left on the board, I would be holding 3 objectives, which will give me 9 points. At the moment, I'm on 5 points, I believe, because I killed 2 of your units last turn. You're on 4, and Beard is on 1. Uno.
That's all I need.
So that's the movement phase done for Tau. Who's next?
Me.
Okay, I'm assuming you're doing a charge him! Let's do it! He's gonna die! Yeah! Have fun, I need to move, possibly the tape measure. I think you need a 6, my friend.
Well, a 5 will get him within an inch.
A 5 within an inch.
Yes! He made it!
He's dead!
Go Beard!
Oh wait,
Go
you can...
Beard!
So yeah, I would have got to react before you did that.
That's true.
But because I can only move 3 away and you rolled an 8.
Yeah, you've actually discovered that he
They
will have
couldn't
made it
done
anyway.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a tricky one now, though. Do I still get to Overwatch? Probably not, because I would have tried to move away, really.
Well, if you honestly would have tried to move away...
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then do the move where you would go, and then we'll just move him into there.
Okay, fine.
So I'm assuming you would have still gone near the objective.
Well, actually, I probably would have moved him around
fair
here to make sure he wasn't holding it, so I'm at least holding it from here, and he's just going to survive the start.
Okay.
So I would have gone this way, so you've got to come with me. Come on. Now, here's the crazy thing, though. I still get greater good with my fusion over here.
Right.
So on a 6...
What's the range of greater good? 6?
6 inches, yeah.
Okay.
So on a 6, and it is 6s, there's no Tau sept here. So on a 6, I hit you with my fusion. No, it's a 4. That would have been too much. Okay, cool. So there it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, cool. So we are halfway through, or really at the end of the movement phase for the Eldari here. So we've advanced with this guy.
Yep.
Advanced down with this guy.
Yeah, because they can ignore the minus with their... They've got a special ability,
which is quite cool.
Yeah.
And advance with this fellow over here. So it's all being contested now, and a charge is being declared here. Now I can't overwatch because I can't actually see, so I am going to take that opportunity to. I'm going to move 3 inches away. So I'll be moving over to here. So shall we measure that up? Do you want to just move me 3 inches to here, and then we'll see how far you've actually got to go.
So 3 along the wall gets you to the edge of the cargo container.
Yep. So I am now out in the open, which isn't great, but that's fine. I think Lawrence will still only need like a 6 here. Yeah. An 8 will definitely do it. Okay, now I will get to do my greater good overwatch here.
Yeah.
So looking for some 6s. I do get 1.
Nice.
At that range, am I within 5? Would you mind doing that?
In 5?
No.
You're not,
okay,
no.
so I'm winning you on 3s in that case.
Fair enough.
How many wounds does he have?
The Exarch, I believe, actually has 2 wounds.
Okay, just double, because if he
Double check this,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure he does have 2 wounds. He does indeed have 2 wounds, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it wouldn't kill him.
And he's got a 5-up armor save?
He actually has a 4-up and potentially even a 3-up, being an Exarch.
I'm just wondering if
No, it's 4-up.
It's 4-up. Okay, I'm going to use a command point on that actually.
Okay.
Because if I wound you on a 3 still,
Yep.
and then you've got a -1. So if I can take a flesh wound off you, it'll mean you're hitting less in,
I don't know
combat.
if the flesh wounds count. I think they only count past when you're reduced past 0, though, no?
Well, no, I think
No,
flesh wounds
flesh
are
wounds
affect
They do,
you when
yeah.
you hit.
Okay.
So if I
But
can
if you're a
wound you now,
multi-wound character, if you're a if you've
Oh,
got
you need to be
multiple
down
wounds,
to 0 wounds.
don't you need to
first,
be down to 0 wounds before a flesh wound stacks?
well, we'd have to double check. I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
you have to kill, you have to remove me in order to roll on the injury table. You have
Right.
to, you see, so you
I
wouldn't
see.
be able to get a flesh wound on me.
Yes. Okay.
But go ahead, re-roll if you like.
Yeah, I might do it anyway, just
Okay.
because if I can take one from you now, and I might be able to hit you in the face in combat. Who
Okay.
knows? Cool. Let's see what happens. Hey-ya! That is a wound, so
Okay.
it's a -1.
That's a save.
For,
Oh, it's a -1, is it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
at
Okay,
this
no,
range.
that is a failed save.
Okay, cool. So he's down to 1 wound remaining.
Alrighty.
Very good.
Shooting phase starting now, and as always, the star cannon is going to be going first and firing at this breacher down here.
Yes.
Will he survive?
Comms relay again. So we're hitting here. Actually, what's the range? Are we at long range now? We are just at long range, so it is a -1.
Okay.
But we are adding 1 with the comm, so basically it becomes 3s anyway.
Yeah.
Because you're not currently obscured, so that's 1 hit.
Okay.
I will roll to wound. That is a wound. It's -3, so no save.
No.
And it's damage D3. And it is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds here.
So it's got to roll 2 dice.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Pick the lowest. Pick the highest, rather.
Oh,
he's double dead.
Either way.
Double dead.
Oh!
And I don't think there's a stratagem that I can use to make that a flesh wound. Is that because
That was an Eldar one.
That's just
that we're
Eldar.
in the Finiad, yeah.
I see. Well, then that is the end of him. Bye-bye.
The sniper now, he is raising the rifle and will be firing at the Tau leader over here.
So Lorin.
Will he continue to be a legendary marksman?
Well, he's at long range now, and you are obscured, and you've got a -1. I can re-roll 1s to hit.
Yeah.
I'm not using my command point on the +1 to hit, so I'll just go for the roll of a 6 to hit.
Yep. No.
No. Okay.
It's
So
a
that
miss.
is a miss. That's my
Okay.
readied action's done. So it would now be Bone shooting, and then back to me.
Okay, next up, Pulse Carbine from this breacher is going to fire at the Dire Avenger over there.
Yeah. So,
2 shots.
2 shots over here. So hitting on 4s. They are assault weapons. That's
2
2
hits.
hits. Very nice. Wounding you on 3s. That's
2 wounds.
Oh,
No
very
minus.
interesting.
Both save.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cha-ching.
Very nice.
Very
Okay.
good.
Very good.
Interesting stuff happening here. So after deflecting those 2 rounds of the Pulse Carbine, the Dire Avenger is now going to fire twice at each of the breaches over there. He must be some kind of sharpshooter.
He is. And guess
Yes.
what? I'm going to use one of the Eldari tactics
Oh.
with my last command points.
Okay.
So that he can re-roll failed hit rolls.
Very good.
Ah.
Yeah, so he is at long range,
Yep.
but he can re-roll the failed hit rolls now.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
right, we can re-roll that.
Okay.
Both hits.
2 hits.
Very nice.
Very nice. And
Can you stop
now,
destroying everything,
to
please?
slay you. Double 6.
1 6.
It is 1 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is -3.
Yeah. So I
So-
don't get a save.
You've got to make an injury roll here. It's controversial.
Oh, it's a
very
flesh
good.
wound.
It's a flesh wound.
Merely a flesh wound.
Merely a flesh wound.
The tell now, the leader is going to fire a Markalite and then his fusion gun into that Dire Avenger, as you can see
so
there.
it will be a 5 to hit.
Yes.
No,
Nope.
it is a miss.
Okay.
But the fusion is a hit.
Fusion's
on
a hit.
4.
It's a -1 though, because I'm obscured.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why I
got,
stood on the crate.
as per the rules, that crate. Yeah. Yeah. So barrel's over. And I'll just do this as well, just to sort of demonstrate that the debris did get in the way of that fusion blaster shot. Very good.
I'm going to shoot you back.
He's
now.
going to shoot back,
No.
or
no
not.
miss.
He was clearly shook.
I didn't even have any cover and you missed.
It's true.
Yeah.
Shook by the fusion attacks. Now both these from the Tau, because all the Eldar have shots. Markalite first of all from the drone, and then the Breacher is going to fire at the Dire Avenger over there.
Cool. So Maclite. No.
Okay.
Colt Pulse Carbine, 1 hit. No wounds.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, well,
Interesting.
that brings us to the end of the shooting phase. Very interesting. We're now going to move in to what I want to say is the first combat of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Erasmus Kane versus the stealth suit coming up in just a sec.
Now, here we are in the fight phase. Normally, we would have the Hammer of Wrath rule take effect, which means charging units hit first. So it would actually be Beard striking first. However, a stratagem has been declared. What is it?
Decisive strike.
Right, so this stealth suit wants to try and take out that Exarch desperately, but it is worried that the objectives are going to be wrestled from him. So here we go.
Right.
He's doing his attacks.
So I hit you on 5s.
Right, okay.
I did hit you on 5s here.
Nice, good.
Oh!
Got 2 hits, that's nice.
2
That's
hits.
very nice.
Very good. So I am toughness 4 to your...
Strength 4?
Strength 4 rather,
Yeah,
yeah.
so 3's to wound.
3's to wound.
And that is the end of that.
Fair
so
enough.
now it goes back to Beard. Beard does get to strike first now with the Hammer of Wrath.
See.
So, okay, Beard, let's do this.
So it's -1 to hit in combat as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 4's required.
So that brings it to this Dire Avenger Exarch now. Rolling to hit here. Does hit twice. Oh no, -1. So hits once. Now to wounds. So I'm strength 3 or toughness 4, so it is 5s to wounds. A 6, because it's a dire sword, does a mortal wound in addition.
That's gross.
No to failed wounds. So stalemate over there. They carry on fighting. Nothing happens, and that brings it to the end of the fight phase, apart from one stealth suit yet to strike
Gets to hit you back
against Erasmus.
5 and 6s. Hey, hits once.
Hits once.
2 I need. 4. Alright, that is a wound.
A wound. Erasmus Kane here for the Deathwatch. The
Storm
last.
shield.
He survives. Okay. That's the end of the fight phase, folks. So it'll be the morale phase coming up next. So it's the morale phase. Neither of the forces have lost enough to take morale, broken checks quite yet, although we're getting very near it. But the Deathwatch already broken, so it's a straight up nerve test. He needs a 6, followed by 6. No, he's passed. No issues there. That's the end of the battle round. Now it's the person who had the initiative this round that rolls for the game
That's me.
to continue. Now, if the game is to end now on the roll of a 1 or 2, I would win. The Eldar win. Guardian's holding this objective. I've got 2 models here, so I outnumber him. I'm holding that objective.
And this is contested.
And that's all contested there by the looks of it.
Unless...
Or is it?
I mean, he's not quite in the middle there. I can't really see from that angle, but it doesn't look like he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but regardless, with a 6-point addition, it would definitely be an Eldari victory.
Yeah.
So if he rolls a 1 or 2 here, folks, that's game. Let's see what the bone rolls.
Da-na-na-na.
It's a 3. The game continues
Carries
into
on.
battle round 5 coming up next.
Turn 5. It's time for initiatives. I'm going to go first this time. Yeah, 6. 6 again! What the hell?
is weird.
I'm literally the devil.
And a 5.
this time.
So we have to roll off again.
We roll off. Very good.
If I roll a 6 here, I think 7.
6
What?
again. That is weird. What are you doing?
I do a summary for the Deathwatch and Tau. Essentially, Beard stayed in combat, so I left combat. Flew over here. Bye. See you later. So I've now got 2 holding this. So that's good for me. Hooray for me. I've then come over here. I've fallen out of combat here. I've brought these 2 Pathfinders forward as well, and I've left the drone back here to make sure he's holding this objective. Just make sure he's holding this objective. There he is. Very good. Cool. So that is my movement phase done. Let's see what happens in the Eldari movement phase coming up next.
Movement phase turn 5 for the Eldari. Ready action, again, suppressing fire of the sniper and the star cannon looking across the fields. Meanwhile, this Guardian just shuffling this way to get out of line of sight of these nasty stealth suits. And this Star Avenger moving across here so that he's effectively hiding behind the wall from these two fire warriors there. And then the Exarch, I'm considering doing a charge. I am, but then at this stage, that would give him a lot of shooting, and he wouldn't be able to actually... I wouldn't then be able to shoot him with my Dire Avenger or my Exarch, so I'm actually going to just ready him there, so that he will get to engage first. And that is it. This Dire Avenger here has maintained his position where he is. He will also ready an action, because that will just mean that I can fire first. Why not? So I've got 4 models ready here. Let's see what happens. It's shooting phase coming next.
Star cannon time.
That's it.
Shooting first as always, and he's going to be shooting into the
this one here.
Stealth suit there.
Yeah, because you can't actually see. We can see the other one, but he's obscured. So I'd rather just have the -2.
Sure.
So I will use my comms relay to add 1. So it's now effectively just a -1.
Okay.
So that's 1 hit.
It's a hit.
Let's do a roll to wound. That's
a wound.
It's a -3 here.
-3
that's Star
there.
Cannon dangerous.
I will get a 6-up save here.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
No.
I can
Goes
roll it for
through.
initiative, just not for...
The 3 damage here. Right, I
1.
will re-roll that now.
Using a command
Yes,
point.
command re-roll. It's
It
the
was
big
worth
3.
Gross.
Was worth it, so it kills him and he's got to roll 3d6 now. Picking the highest.
Ooh.
So do I get any pluses to this?
There's no modifiers whatsoever because
You're
you're
not obscured
open.
from him.
No.
Cool.
Oh,
He's dead.
gone. We've
Double
got
head.
another kill. Every
bridge
turn
dead.
this Star
Yeah,
Cannon's
good.
done something brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, we now have the sniper.
I'm going to start a petition.
Now
End
the
the Star
sniper
Cannon.
can only see now, I'm afraid, Erasmus Kane.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll to hit, Mr. Beard.
He is in cover.
He is in cover.
It's a miss. No,
Yes,
it's a miss. Okay? Moving on.
Okay, so now we're going to fire this Dire Avenger.
Yes.
The Dire Avenger is actually going to fire, tempted by a plasma grenade here. Strength 4 -1. Could be good. Yeah, we're going to throw a plasma grenade into the stealth suits.
Okay.
The warlords here.
D6.
So, D6 shots.
That's
It's 4.
Above average.
Rolling to hits. That's 2 hits.
2 hits.
Because of the -1.
Plasma.
Well, I have to roll to wound you first, Mr. Bone. There is strength 4. It is 2 wounds,
2 wounds.
at -1.
I make my save.
Absolutely fine. He cares not for plasma grenades.
We will then do the last readied action. The Exarch here,
Yes.
he will also throw a plasma grenade into that stealth suits.
Okay.
Plasma. 5 this time.
Very good.
Great.
Just the plasma is in here, precious viewers.
Okay, rolling to hits.
What?
Just the 1 hit though. And no wounds. So
Okay.
he does survive.
Okay.
That's all the readied actions done.
Yep.
It would now go round to normal initiative.
Yep. Which is
will
me.
Which is you.
you.
I'm gonna throw a grenade. I'm gonna throw a grenade at him.
Very nice.
Very good.
I'm gonna kill him. D6.
2.
I'm gonna use a command point
Okay.
because I've got a healthy plateau of command points at this stage. 1 more than I had before. 3s. Take these 2 away.
1 hit.
And then wounding on a 3. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm trying so hard to join in on this game,
Okay.
but yeah, it doesn't happen.
Nice.
Didn't happen.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so, Bone.
Moving on to the towel.
Very good. So, we'll come over here.
Yeah.
So, well, they can't shoot anything now.
Well, they could shoot this Dire Avenger over
Yeah,
here.
I'm just wondering if I want to put my marker lights into them or my shots because he's got cover there, so they'd be hitting on 6s. Anyway,
Oh, I just realised as well, I didn't do anything over there, because I think you can only fire one member from your kill team can do a grenade. You can't do more than one.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just as well he missed, so there you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
And also, what we forgot to mention, I wasn't doing the -1 from these guys to hit that Dire Avenger last time, but because I didn't do any damage anyway, didn't matter.
Yeah.
But now I am going to put my Markerlight into him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove him from play.
Do it.
Little Markerlight, just need a 6.
Understood.
Because apparently this gives you cover.
Yeah.
Right. That's correct.
So it's a 4.
Okay.
That's a miss.
It's a miss.
That crate is doing that Dire Avenger very well.
Now my Dire Avenger will shoot him with the Avenger catapult here.
Good. Oh, ominous.
It's ominous.
Ominous.
There we get a double 6 again. That'll be -3 to the save. Right, it's 1 wound.
1 wound.
It's 1 wound.
3 up. Oh yes.
He's okay.
Very
He's
good.
all right.
All right, come back over here.
Yep.
Markerlight again.
Yep.
Here it goes.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
it should be a hit.
No. Didn't happen.
Okay, very good. Have you got anything left to shoot?
Those great spokes.
How about that? Have you got anything to shoot?
No,
Got nothing.
I don't.
Okay, it's my turn. So you shoot him again. So I need a 6 now. Right, so he'll shoot his Markerlight.
Okay.
And then he'll shoot his Right, so it will be a 5 to hit you now.
Yes.
A 5.
I've got a very big crate in front of me.
It's very big. A 5.
No. I'm just gonna demonstrate
check my
demonstrate this better. I think it's more like this.
Yeah.
He's doing very well there.
That's brilliant.
He's clearly pulled
so
the crate up.
fusion.
Oh! Hip hip hip!
It's a hit.
Ominous.
2s.
2s.
That is a
It's a
wound.
3.
-4.
Yep, no save.
I am in half range. Are you ready?
3.
I'm going to use a command point.
Oh! He's
I've
taken
got-
away the smaller one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he needs to be dead.
Okay, right. What have I got to roll? 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Yes, 6 times. No, he's very
Oh,
dead.
he's very dead.
He's died 5 times.
Okay, I might use my last command point for the Rune of Yniad.
Oh my.
Oh no, it's 2 command points. I can't use it. Don't worry.
Yeah, good.
And also that would be 5 flesh wounds.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah.
The crate has finally given way.
Yeah. Hooray! Huzzah for me. Good. Right now, this shell suit will fire at the Exarch.
Very good.
He'll finally kill him. So I'm hitting on 4s here. Oh, it's 3 hits.
3 hits.
That's very nice.
3s to wound you. It's 2
2
wounds.
It's
No
2
minus.
wounds. It's 2 wounds.
Oh, 2
failed.
wounds.
So
Oh my
even with a
goodness.
command reroll, it wouldn't save him.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, we just go on the injury table now.
Oh, he's dead.
Now I will use my last command point to reroll that then. So that he just takes a flesh wound. No,
He's still dead.
He's out of action.
He's still dead.
The Exarch falls.
Is he your warlord?
There aren't anything.
Is there anything
nothing
like that?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
But it does stop me generating another command point if
Yeah.
the game were to go off.
Again to go.
Yeah.
Well, is that's the end of the...
I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm still. I don't have any morale to take because I've still got 6 figures on the board.
I've
Do you,
got
Ryan?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 8 to start with, so I don't have to take any morale.
Just me then.
Just you.
just
but
me?
You've got a flesh wound on one, so it's out of action or a flesh wound.
So I
if
do
you're
have
at
to take
50%, you do need to take a morale.
Okay. So my on my shift over here is 8.
Now bear in mind, if you fail this and you're broken, he's broken, that means the Eldar
Yep.
automatically win.
I know.
so don't fail this
No,
time.
I have 1 command point left. It's
Come
not
on.
a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Don't let him win. Don't let him win.
Denied, so I have failed.
He's failed.
He's failed.
You
So,
go.
can I use my command point? Can I use my command point here, everyone?
Don't break.
He's fine.
Is he?
Yes, it's leadership 8.
Ooh.
We'll check it. Pause the camera. We'll check it.
We've confirmed it is 8, so they are not broken. I am already broken, so I need to roll on my nerve. Will I keep my nerve? Again?
if you
Seriously?
re-roll.
Reroll? Okay, he's fine. He is having a real bad
Also,
time right
anyone
now.
with a flesh wound has to take a nerve check as well, as I understand it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Just a single flesh wound.
Just a single.
Yep.
That's
So it's a D6.
Yeah.
He didn't take a flesh wound.
Well, he wasn't. He only had a flesh. He's dead.
Yeah, well,
He
that's
never
good.
got a flesh wound, babe.
He rolled a 1.
He's fine.
He's
Okay,
completely fine.
He's fine.
No issue.
And with Bonding Knife Ritual, incidentally, you can add 1 to that, which is quite cool.
Okay.
So that's it. That's the end of the turn.
Yep. Who had the initiative this turn?
Bone.
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, we
Must
rolled
be
off and
you.
then I got it. So I need to roll and see if the game
Alright,
continues.
so what is it on?
Yes, you do.
It's on
a
a 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, the game ends.
That's it.
And I win.
Game
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The game continues.
continues.
Turn 5 coming up. Okay, initiative. Initiative again. It's a 5.
5.
That's
We have to
5.
do it.
Ah. Wait. Yeah, I go first.
Eights.
I got a 7 that
I
time.
rolled an 8. So
Okay.
we have to re-roll, Beard, because you got an 8.
Okay.
4.
Yay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So Deathwatch, and then Eldar, and then Tau. Okay, so Deathwatch first. I am declaring a charge. Bone isn't going to react because if he moves away, then he gives up the objective.
Oh, it's so stressful.
So I need a 6. I need a 6 to make that charge. Can't Overwatch, interestingly. That's a 7.
Oh, he's got it.
It's a 7.
Go Beard.
He's in.
Go Beard.
Don't do it, Ben!
Go Beard.
Erasmus Kane.
No!
Erasmus Kane. Erasmus
Movement phase. I've advanced with this Pathfinder around here to make sure that that we're holding this, hopefully. Although there are different moves that can happen around here which could prevent that from happening. Stayed still. So I'm going to put a ready action on him. Why not? I may as well. Well, can't do anything over here. And this Pathfinder is moved over to make sure we've got 2 people holding that. If somehow he survives, Atsumo will survive. Very excited about this. Okay, cool. So that's my movement phase done.
It's all business time now for the strike force Ulthway here as the Void Stalkers move round here, looking down the Star Cannon and the Sniper looking at these 2 targets.
No!
Ready action on the Dire Avenger here. Guardian has maintained his position, and that is it. Movement is done for the Eldari. It is shooting coming up next. So we're in the shooting phase and it's ready action time. Now the Marker Light drone can't really see anything, so is not doing anything.
I'm just going to shoot it at the fella up here.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah.
The sniper, because he may as well, who knows,
Sure.
right? So it will be a 6.
So at Labyrinth, no, okay, it's not taken out. We will now throw a plasma grenade, D6 shots, and we'll throw it at your Fire Warrior.
No, leave him alone!
Though actually, do you know what? I will activate the Dire Avenger stratagem
What's
to
that?
re-roll hits.
Okay.
So it's 1 command point.
Yeah.
That does mean that
no.
I don't have any other command points, but I can now re-roll hits with it.
Cool.
So now, do I risk the plasma grenades? Yes, I think I do. D6 shots. 4.
Pretty good.
Okay, we'll take that. Now we can re-roll hits. And we can re-roll that. No, it's still 3 hits. And it is strength 4, so it's 3s. Oh, it's only 1 wound at -1.
But it is a 6 that I need, because he's a
is.
Pathfinder.
Right, of course, yes. Oh, what a beast! Very nicely done.
Bosh.
So that's the ready actions done. It's now to the initiative, which is, well, it will be Bone
Okay,
next.
so I'm going to shoot now my stealth suit into the Dire Avenger, and he is going to die. So looking at 4s. Okay, 3 hits, not bad. Now 3s to wound. It is 2 wounds. 1 is marked for death, as you are. So you've rolled a 2
Oh, he's
and a
bounced
2. Oh no.
Okay, injury table time. He's alive.
He's alive on 2 flesh
flesh
wounds. Interesting development.
Time for the Eldar now. Star Cannon firing at the stealth suit down here.
Oh yes, comms link activated, and because it's fired by a heavy weapon specialist, no -1 for moving. So straight up, 3s to hit,
Whoa.
both hits. Very nice. Straight up, 3s to wound, 1 wound, -3.
So I need a 6 again. Can the Toga dice prevail? No.
No, D3 damage here can be claimed yet another. It's the big 6, people.
Oh no.
That's another kill potentially here.
So then do I roll all 3 on the damage table?
Yeah.
You rolled all 3, yeah. Because
even though you took 2 wounds off.
Yes, because it reduced you to 0 wounds.
Right.
And it counts as a damage 3 weapon.
Okay.
So you have to roll 3 dice, picking the highest. He's dead.
Oh no.
He's gone. He
Double
with the
dead.
reroll, he's gone. That's big.
Revenge!
Yes.
Shooting back now, the Breacher is going to fire at the Dire Avenger there.
So 4s. No hits.
No hits.
Oh dear.
Ishkabar.
Significant.
That's big. That's very
Well,
big.
we're happy to move on to the sniper, who
Okay.
will then try and take him out.
Okay.
Rolling to hit.
It's a hit, it's a 6.
It's a 6. It's marked for death.
Gross.
Can he finish him? First time, the sniper on a 6 with a mortal wounds.
It's a 2. No wounds. He is over. It's time for the combat. Let's see if Erasmus Kane can do better this time against the stealth suit leader. 4s. 2 hits.
No. No.
2
no,
hits.
no.
Oh no.
Come on now.
4's to wound.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a command point
Oh.
because why not at this point?
Oh,
It's a wound.
It's only damage 1 though, right?
It's -3. Yep.
Yeah. 6. Oh.
He's done a wound.
He's got taken a wound.
He's done a wound.
Doesn't that blade do like D3 damage or something?
Nah, it allows you to re-roll like successful invuln
Okay.
saves, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So I get to hit you back now. Now,
Yep.
because he's a sheriff, he gets 3 attacks. He hits you no times.
Okay, that's the end of the combat phase. That is the end of
Morale phase.
morale now.
Oh, this is
So I'm
stressful.
still even with a flesh wound here, I'm still not broken yet. I don't
Okay.
have to test for breaking.
The towel could be.
Ah, that's.
Yeah, because I've
You
actually
started
got.
with 11, didn't you?
Yeah, started with 11. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so we're
Leadership.
looking at 8s here,
Yep.
and I do have a command reroll in here as well. I don't need it.
Cool. He's good. He's good.
Right.
So I need to do my
Yeah, and I need to do
Nerve
a
check.
2 for my wounded.
again. Re-rolling. Well, that sums up my game. So Erasmus, what? He just dies.
No,
Yes.
he just can't do anything.
He can't do anything.
Yeah, he lost his nerve. That's
Brilliant.
it. I'd take a nerve check for the Dire Avenger, which would pass actually.
Okay.
Oh no, would it
Because
actually?
it's +2.
That's right. No, more for it. It's plus for every model dead in the every model taken out, so it'd be +5.
All right.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. I think my leadership actually might be 8 as a Dire Avenger, so in which case he would pass. But
Let's double check.
yeah, no, he's leadership 8.
He's
So
good.
it passes.
That's great.
Okay. Fair
Okay. So with that, I had the initiative again this
Yep.
turn,
Yep.
which has
So
been one thing that's
turn
went well.
6, doesn't it just end?
Well, that was turn 5 we just played.
Oh, was it
wasn't
turn 5?
Oh no,
So-
was it? No.
No, that was turn
It's
5.
gone off. Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, potentially there is a turn 6.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
On a
So-
5 or a 6, right?
On a 4, 5, or a 6. Because it was 3s.
No, it's 5 or a 6.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's
Yeah,
just
let's
check.
work
Let's
out
check.
where
this
we're up
properly,
to.
Yeah.
Well, we've worked out that is actually the end of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was turn 6.
The most important thing to remember here is that Erasmus Kane has not died.
Yes.
You survived,
He
Beard.
survived. But let's work out who has won the game.
Right, yeah, that I don't know.
I'm holding it, so I get 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got more models here, so
Yep.
that's 6.
Yeah.
And I believe I was on 7. Because I didn't kill any that turn.
So this
I'm,
is being contested.
Yeah.
It's being held by the
It's being
Eldar.
held.
Yeah.
So you get
6,
3.
3.
I get 3, yeah.
You
So-
both got 2 points from my Deathwatch.
Yeah, so that puts me on 5.
Yeah.
And I've killed how many? I've killed 2 stealth suits and 3 breachers. 2 pathfinders. No, 2 breachers and a pathfinder.
Yeah, that's right. So you've killed 5 of my number.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm on 10 points.
Yeah. So I'm on 6 here, plus 2 for what I killed of Beard is 8. Plus I've killed how many of you guys?
Well, you think
You've got 4 left. So
you've killed
lost-
5 because
I've
I
killed-
killed 1.
So I've killed. Okay, so I
So
win.
you've killed 4. Yeah, so you win.
I win.
You're on 12 points.
Yeah.
To 10 points.
Yeah.
To Beard's
1.
1 point.
Hooray!
So that was Kill Team, our first game ever. Beard did really well.
I did not do very well. I had
What
I
happened?
had some kind of a plan. I think I was thinking like I'll get in nice and close range with my frag cannons and try and do some stuff. And then I wanted to get my Thunderhammer in real close and do a charge, but I failed my charge, and then I rolled real bad with the frag cannons, and everything died.
Yeah, and that was in the first battle round.
But Erasmus Kane survived.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
a beast.
Technically.
Yeah.
An absolute beast.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
he was actually a weapon.
Yeah. I
just
think you
wish
got the
that
moral
you'd
victory.
Killed someone.
Which I hadn't gone first, weirdly.
Yeah.
I think I could have watched you guys go and then realised, oh yeah, I should probably hide behind terrain and stuff. Now I understand how it works. The next game will probably be alright.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. What are your thoughts, Mr. Bow?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I wonder what it will look like for you guys.
Yeah, I'm curious too to see how it turns out.
Because that's the kind of game that actually I would prefer to play. No cameras,
Yeah.
a couple of beers,
Yeah.
sit down with a mate, you know.
Because it would be quite punchy if you played it. Like actually filming it does still take a very long time.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially with 3 players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So normally, I suppose the games would be 2-player, but I thought one of the appeals would be having multiplayer.
Yeah, which I think it's cool. But yeah, I think it's well. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so leave some feedback. You know, do you want to see more Kill Team reports? You know, if so, why? Let us know what you like about it. Let us know what you'd maybe like us to change about it. I think normally we probably would do it as 1v1.
Yeah.
We wouldn't normally do a 3-3.
Yeah.
Because, I think 1, it will be a little bit snappier for you guys, and 2, that will be easier to make into a sort of league thing.
Yeah, and I think from a filming perspective, when you're doing it 1 versus 1, it's like one person fills one battle round, the next person fills another battle round, so that'll be quicker again.
Yeah, it's smoother for us.
yeah.
I think it would be fun from a narrative perspective as well. If we do this in a narrative format, that might be quite fun.
Well, I think, to be honest, that's probably the way I would enjoy playing it the most. But having said that, I mean, a league could be quite interesting, quite fun. Let us know if you guys want to see that sort of thing, and
You're more likely to get a league sooner. That's all I'm going to say.
That's true. Because if it's going to be the narrative, I'll go full narrative here.
And as you guys know, that's a lot of work.
It is, yeah. And we've already got the next couple of narrative reports planned. So, plus, of course, the next episode of Ghostmaker's coming first. So we'd do that first before we did a full narrative campaign for Kill Team. But look, that's it. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Thanks to Games Workshop for giving us the opportunity to preview Rogue Trader. I know we didn't preview it in this, but it was really great reading over the material. And as soon as that's painted, then we'll definitely give that a game as well.
Yeah, because they're cool.
Yeah. So until next time, guys, it's been the Spider, the Beard, and the Bone. We'll see you soon.